Hi guys, welcome to a new video. As you can see, I'm starting to upload Minecraft more frequently, and I started doing mod reviews on my Epic Marbles 2 Again channel, but I'm gonna do them on here now since I'll probably get more views. So today we're gonna do the Chisels and Bits. So if you don't know what it is, it's basically a mod that allows you to create custom blocks, and all you need is right here with one of these little chisel blocks. I mean, not really blocks, tools. So as you can see when you hold it, get little tiny cubes, and if you hold your option key or alternate if you play on Windows, you get a little menu. So let's say you wanted to build a sponge pyramid. Let's be obvious you wouldn't want to, but let's just say you did. You could use the chisel tool to basically create some custom stairs. So if you thought a block needed stairs, the chisel mod helps, and let's ignore that. So, as you can see, this crappy sponge pyramid looks just a little bit nicer. And you can do that with any block. So look, there's this little thing here. You get to the top, there's a golden apple. It doesn't look very clean. But if you create stairs, you can pick your custom blocks and place them. So you don't have to build the same thing over and over again. Oops. So, although you could go all the way and create a slope with more options, I'm just going to do stairs because I don't have enough time to make a slope. As you can see, there's one over here. These slopes already exist for my house. You can walk up and down them. And it just looks a little bit nicer on a stair. So that's really basically the chisel feature of this mod. But there's another feature, the chiseled bit, which allows you to create basically your own custom blocks in Minecraft. So, one example of that is these little custom pixel arts I made. We got a little 8-bit Pac-Man using chiseled concrete. Another good thing you can do with it is take this little roof example. So you're making a chimney using Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod, which I'll review that later. But something looks off. The chimney just looks a bit off. So you replace it with a brick, and it still looks a bit off. So then you try one of the little slopes you created for your roof, and it still looks off. But lucky you have the chisel mod, and using it just right, like I did with this thing right here, you could essentially blend the blocks and make it look like one. I actually, if I fly over here, I actually did that on my house, which is why these slopes exist, and why I didn't just use stairs like I did for everything else. So, also more on the custom block creation. You can also create miniature blocks. Like if you know this terrible flaggy castle in my first two mod reviews, I realized, wait a minute, I have the chisel mod, so I made them look infinitely better. As you can see, I basically replicated the pixel art, and thanks to concrete, it's able to look more accurate instead of using terracotta because I play in 1.12.2 modded. And I also turned the castle into a bathroom because I realized my house doesn't have one. And so that's the basics of the chisel mod. I probably could have gone into more depth, but yeah. So if you guys want to try the mod, I'll leave a link. If you guys want to see my other two mod videos, I'll create a playlist and those will be in it. One side note, if you do want to use this create custom blocks, it does take time. And a lot of it. Like, these slopes, this took like maybe 5 minutes. It doesn't seem that long. And I also had to create one for this side, which took another 5 minutes. until I eventually realized if I just turn the camera, it'll rotate the block for me, so I wasted time. And then I had to create upside down versions, which took another 5 minutes. That's already 20 minutes. Then I created these two little roof spike things, so it didn't just end on the flat point. So that probably took like, these took more experimenting with slopes, so it probably took like 7 minutes each. And then this chimney thing, although it looks basic, for some reason took me longer than I like to admit. So I probably spent like an hour and 20 minutes on this roof alone. So, if you want to get this and create custom blocks, I highly recommend being a patient person, because if you don't want to wait, like spend like just long time troubleshooting and making it look good, and maybe accidentally breaking the block and deleting your entire progress, then I do not recommend this mod. Only get if you're a relatively patient person. So if you're Livia, don't get this. So that's really a lot this mod has to, most of the mod has to offer. I only covered the basics. You can get far more advanced with all these chisel tools, and in the inventory, if you have them all look up chisel, you can get the little chisel bits. If you hold shift, you can see a block there fully, and you can use those to get way more advanced. But I'm not gonna cover that in this video because I would say I want to leave some surprises for you guys, but I'm just lazy. So thanks for watching. If you have a friend that's a builder, I recommend showing them this mod, because builders are obviously pretty patient people. So this mod, highly recommend if you like building. Probably very useful for map making. It's not nearly as custom code and custom software intensive as making a resource pack. And you can also use it to create custom shapes, like diamond stairs, and red wolf stairs, and spruce slopes, and more stuff, and Super Mario Bros. Castles. So, on that hand, thanks for watching. Download this mod if you're gonna get into modding, because this is one that just kind of isn't really optional, really, because it's just that good. If you have a friend that's a builder, I recommend showing them this mod, or maybe this video or another chisel mod tutorial video, because it kind of takes a little bit getting used to. So in that hand, thank you for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. I forgot what a third thing I usually say is, so I'm just kidding. Wait, am I still filming?